Okay, class. Next topic natin for the network theorems ay Norton's theorem. Okay, so actually guys, yung Norton's theorem, very similar siya sa previous natin na Thevenon's theorem in a way that we are simplifying the complex network into a simpler one. Okay, so ano yung difference ng dalawa? Let me just write kung ano yung Thevenon. This is the Thevenon. You have your voltage source, VTH, or the Thevenon voltage. You also have your Thevenon resistance, RTH. And you have your two terminals here and you attach your load. Okay? Oops, hindi dumikit. Okay, so ito yung Thevenon's equivalent circuit. Tama? This is your TEC. Okay, so ano naman yung um, Norton equivalent circuit? Okay, so actually, siya lang yung current counterpart nito. Okay, so okay, so ito lang siya. Okay, you have your Norton current, you also have your Norton resistance. Okay, so parehong-pareho lang sila in a way that itong complicated network, kanina or sa previous lesson natin, we converted it or we simplified it into this circuit here, right? So lahat yan, yung dalawang sources na yan, na-simplify natin into one voltage source and one resistor. Okay? So kapag Norton naman, ito ay i-convert na lang natin into its current counterpart. Okay? So again, dapat nakaparallel yung internal resistance nung ating um, IN. Okay? Dito naman, yung RTH natin naka-series kay VTH. Okay, so the steps are just very similar to one another, yung dalawang theorems na to. So, itry natin guys i-solve itong example kanina. But now, let's do the NEC. Okay? So, una, ang kinuha ay si, ano bang una natin kinuha kanina? VTH, no? So, kunin natin si IN ngayon. Okay, so the first is i-disconnect natin si ating load, no? So we'll have something like this. Ay, sorry. Wala pala yan. It's 2 amperes. So let's write 4, 12, 32 volts, 2 amperes, and 1 ohm. Okay, so kung kanina, inopen natin siya, tama? And we tried to get the VTH or the open circuit voltage along the two terminals. Ngayon naman guys, kapag IN yung kukunin natin, instead na i-open natin, i-short natin siya. Okay? And we will try to get this current. Okay? So kung ano man yung dumadaloy na current dyan sa shorted terminals natin, that will be your IN. Okay? Okay, let's try. So, ano yung pwede nating gawin? Ganun na lang ulit. Gawin na lang natin ulit ay nodal. So, let's put this as the ground. 1. Actually, guys, pwede naman tayo dito mag-mesh. Tama? So, ito yung ating unang mesh. And ito yung ating pangalawang mesh. Okay, madadaan na naman yung 1 ohm resistor ng pangalawang mesh natin. So, win-win. Okay? So, okay. Let's try. This is our mesh 1, this is our mesh 2. So, mag-KVL tayo at mesh 1. So, we have 32 sorry. Balitan ko to, no? Instead na I2, ito gawin kong I2 pala. This is I3. And ito ay gawin ko na lang, alisin na natin. Sorry. Hindi lahat. Ganun nangyari. Nawala. Ayan. KVL at mesh 1. Okay, so 32 minus 4I1 minus 12I1 plus 12I2. Okay, and that is equal to 0. Okay, KVL naman tayo at super mesh. Okay, so 32 minus 4I1 minus 1I3. Okay, or simply I3, and that is equal to 0. Okay, so meron tayong tatlong unknowns. We need 3 equations to solve that. We only have 2. Okay? Saan natin kukunin? Doon po sa ating sa ating current source. Okay? So, I3 minus I2, that is equal to 2 amperes. Okay? So, let's try to simplify this. Equation 1. So, this is 32 minus 16, or ganito na lang pala. Yung I1, negative 16 I1, ilipat ko sa kabila. So, that is 16 I1. Yung 12 I2 ay ilipat ko rin. Minus 12 I2, and that is equal to 32. Okay? Okay, dito naman, i-try natin eliminate si I3, no, para mas mapadali yung ating buhay natin. So, I3 is equal to 2 amperes plus I2. And this equation 3, this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Yung equation 3 natin, ipasok natin to equation number 2. Okay, so we have 32 minus 4 I1 minus I3 is equal to 2 ampere minus I2 equal to 0. Okay ba yun? So, itong I3 guys, pinasok ko lang po dyan, ano? Okay, so simplifying, ilipat ko sa kabilang side yung dalawang negative i's. So, 4 I1 plus I2, that is equal to 32 minus 2, that is 30 amperes. Okay, so we have equation number 4 right here, and we have equation number 1. So, i-copy ko lang yon. 16 I1 minus 12 I2 equal to 32. Okay, so since tinatamad na ako guys mag-calculator, wala sa akin dito, i-mano-mano na lang natin to. Times 4 natin tong nasa taas, equation 4. Isulat ko na lang dito sa baba. So this will become, mag-times 4 ako dito, this will become 16 I1 plus 4 I2 equals 120. Okay? So ito na yung dalawang equations natin. So this is yung modified lang yung equation 4 dito sa pangalawa. So i-subtract natin. So cancel yung dalawa. Negative 12 I2 minus 4, that's negative 16 I2. That is equal to 32 minus 120, that is negative 88. Tama ba? 30, oh, may 12 na matitira, 88, okay. So, gawin na natin positive yan, pareho. Ayun lang, hindi ko to alam. Paano ba to? I2 is equal to 88 divided by 16. Okay, so meron na po tayo guys ng I2. And therefore, meron na rin tayong I3. Bakit? Ano yung I3 natin? That is 2 amperes plus I2. So, ano yun? 2 amperes plus I2. Tama? Okay, so ang I2 natin ay 88 over 16. Ang 2 amperes ay 32 over 16 plus 88. Sorry guys, tamad na ako mag-calculator talaga. So this is, again, add lang tayo. That's 120 over 16. That is your I3. And kung titignan nyo sa ating example, kung ano si I3, that is equal to your IN. Okay? So, nakuha na natin guys yung ating IN. That is 120 over 16. That is equal to your IN. That is your Norton current. Okay? So, si RN naman yung kunin natin. And, paano nga natin kukunin si RN? Kapag RN guys, ganun lang din naman, same pa rin. Pares ng pagkuha ng RTH. Okay, so, kailangan pala natin short. That is 4, this is 12, this is okay, so open na yung ating current source and shorted yung ating voltage source. Okay? This is 4 ohms. This is 12. Wala tayo doon. This is 1. Okay? So, kunin natin si RN. So, RN natin is 4 parallel 12 plus 1. Okay? So, pares lang to ng kanina. Tama ba? So, that is 4. Okay? So, bale, pwede na nating isulat yung ating NEC as this. This is 120 over 16. Ano nga ba tong 120 over 16? Teka lang guys ha. Calculator ko na nga. 120 over 16, that is 7.5. 7.5 amps, and this is 4, and andito yung ating RL. Okay? So this is your final NEC. Okay? So, ano yung kagandahan guys ng TEC at NEC? Well, ayan nga, na-simplify natin yung ating circuits. But, another cool trick, again, kapag nakuha na natin to is, do you remember our source transformation? Naalala nyo ba yun? Na if for example, I have a voltage source na may internal resistance na ganyan, this V, and this is R, I can rewrite this source as a current source with a parallel internal resistance. Now this this is V over R, and this is still your R. Naalala nyo ba yan? And also, kapag meron tayong, kung nanggaling naman siya sa current source na may internal resistance, let's name this I and this as R. Pwede rin natin siyang i-transform into a voltage source na may naka-series na internal resistance, and the value of this voltage source is I times R, and this retains its value. Okay? So kung mapapansin nyo guys, sobrang similar nitong sobrang similar ng source transformation, yung itsura niya dito sa ating TEC at NEC. Actually, pwede nating makuha yung TEC given the NEC via source transformation and vice versa. Okay, so naaalala niyo pa ba yung sagot kanina? Let's try, no? I-try natin i-convert yung ating NEC, this NEC into a TEC. Okay? So kunin natin yung kanyang equivalent. And this is my RL. So again, paano nga ulit kunin yung voltage? That is, ito lang, no? I-multiply lang natin yung current and yung internal resistance. And 7.5 times 4, that is 30. 30 volts, and retain lang po yung ating Rn. Okay? So, ito na ngayon yung ating TEC. So, tama po ba? Parehas tayo nang nakuha dun sa una. Okay? So, ito yung NEC. And this is your TEC. Okay? So, kahit alin po yung unahin nyo, no? Or kung parehas pinapakuha, kahit unahin yung NEC, kunin, i-source transform nyo na lang, makuha nyo yung TEC and vice versa. Okay? So, very handy tool. Okay guys, so kung napapansin nyo, hindi pa natin tinatouch dito yung mga dependent sources. Lahat ng nasa example, dito sa example natin, lahat ito ay may only independent sources. Okay? Meron din, mag-iiba ng kaunti yung ating procedure ng pag-solve kapag meron na tayong na-encounter na dependent source. Okay? And we will tackle both getting the TEC and NEC with dependent sources sa ating susunod na video. Okay? So, I hope naintindihan. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. No? Pwede kayong mag-comment dito sa video na to sa YouTube, or you may also message me sa ating groups. Thank you.